In today's video, I'm attempting to run twice as far as I've ever run in a race. We're gonna run a marathon today, no matter what it takes. I'll be attempting my very first marathon, 26.2 miles. Today is January 5th, 2023. Today is day one of marathon training.
Why did you sign up for a marathon?
Oh, that's a good question. I think after running a few half marathons, for me, like the ultimate top of the mountain climax of the sport of running is a marathon. And I know people run ultra marathons and people run more than a marathon, but in my mind, a marathon is something that it's just really far to run, 26.2 miles. And I think before I started training for this, and even a little bit in my last half marathon, some people were running the marathon. And I remember thinking, there's no way I could run twice as far today as I'm running when I was running 13.1. And I just feel like it's something that I never thought that I would be able to do, and therefore I had to sign up to prove myself wrong in a way. Like I just feel like it's something that I have to do. And tomorrow at this time, I'm gonna be a marathoner. And that's crazy. Day 2, 3 miles, I'm about halfway in. My side hurts. Registration for the marathon opens today at 10 a.m. And I'm wondering if that's why my side hurts, because just thinking about running 26 miles makes me want to puke. But this is the year, this is the time, we're gonna do it.
What's happening?
I'm gonna try to sign up for my first marathon, and I feel kind of like I could throw up. Oh gosh. Oh my god. Congratulations, you are registered for the Go One More Marathon.
Is this a good idea?
Oh crap. Now what I didn't realize about marathons is that it isn't really a 26.2 mile race. Well, it is, but that's not really what it's about. It's not really about race day. It's not about the 26.2 miles. It's about the hundreds of miles that I ran in training. The early mornings, the ups, the downs, all to prepare my body and mind to be able to run 26.2 miles. 7 miles today, and it is eating my lunch. I did it. I finished. And you know what? About halfway through, I was really struggling. But then I pulled it together, and I think that I really wasn't struggling at all. I think that I was completely full of self-doubt. I have only run about 4 miles in the past several months, so to go from 4 to 7 is a big jump mentally and physically too. But I think I felt like I was really struggling about halfway through because I doubted that I could run 7 miles. But after I really thought about what was hurting, if anything, I realized that nothing was hurting except for mentally. Mentally, I was making it way harder on myself than I needed to. And you know what? I ran 7 miles. I'm barely out of breath and I'm feeling good. So let this serve as a lesson in self-doubt to myself. I can do hard things. 10 miles on tap today. Be safe, be happy, be kind. I'm 1 mile in, 10% down, 90% to go. I'm feeling good, feeling energized, feeling strong, feeling like I am ready to conquer this. I slept terribly because I was so excited, so here we go. 2 miles in, feeling good. 3 miles down, still feeling good. Gonna ride this high as long as I can. 4 miles in, still feeling really good. 6 miles in, which means it's time for go. Not sure how good it's gonna be. Let's give it a go. Sorry, that was bad.
You got it!
Just like that, 7 miles down. Greg just met me, gave me a burst of energy, a big hug, some encouragement, a little swig of water. We're feeling good. 9 miles down, 1 mile to go. We're 90% there. is starting now. I am officially proclaiming the last mile of any run. Party mile, baby! It's the end of week 3. I've got 12 miles on tap for today. I'm about 2 miles in. I already had to stop and pee at a restaurant, Mexican food restaurant, so now I'm definitely craving a Tex-Mex breakfast when I'm finished with this. Hello, week 4 of marathon training. I am 0.38 in and already feeling like I'm ready to be done. My legs are just extremely tired. 6 miles on tap today in Texas is absolutely disgusting. The roads are icy, the sidewalks are icy. Anywhere that's concrete is extremely icy, which means I'll be running my 6 miles back and forth in this park along the fence where the ice isn't too bad. It's about a 0.2 mile stretch, so this is going to be really good training and determination and really mindset. 6 miles. We can do this. We gotta do this. All right, this is me losing it. I just ran straight into one of these trees and stabbed myself in the freaking eye. Did I already say this sucks? Because this sucks bad. I finished. I pulled myself together and I did it. I think today was a great, really first time with the idea of being in control of my body, of my mind, of my mindset, and learning to try to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. And that sounds really heavy, but today felt really heavy. It didn't help running into a tree, but I think today, for the first time in my running career, really about 3 years since I started running, today was extremely uncomfortable, mentally, physically, all the ways. So today was a great day for growth. But other than that, it was rough. Training check. 7 miles on tap today. It's about 45 degrees. It was raining, but now raining has stopped, which I'm thankful for. But I'm not thankful for the 3 M&M cookies I ate before this. 8 weeks until the marathon. Today I'm running my furthest I've ever run at 15 miles. I'm 5 miles in, feeling a little panicked that I still have 10 to go, but the weather is perfect. We're in Dallas at White Rock. It's really pretty here. We can do this. I have successfully run 13.2 miles, which is further than I've ever run before, which means less than 2 miles to go. This is gonna feel good. Did it. 15 miles. I don't know how my body carried me 15 miles, but it did, and I'm thankful for that and ready to eat and get warm. I feel out of it. Chips and queso, breakfast quesadilla, bacon, burrito, Coke Zero. Successful run. Today sucked. I mean, really, really sucked. It was like an entire roller coaster of emotions. 8 miles. I started out, and immediately before I really even got going very far, my side started to really hurt. It's really hot today, a lot hotter than it's been. I don't know if I was a little dehydrated. I'm not sure if I ate the wrong thing last night or before today, but I just could tell from half a mile in that it was just gonna be rough. Got through about halfway, and after running about a 12-minute pace, which is almost 2 full minutes slower than my normal pace, I had to walk. And today is the first time that I've had to walk through any of this marathon training, and I have it built up in my mind that to walk means that I've failed. And today, whether I like to admit it or not, that means that I failed. But I pulled it together, And because I don't want to walk a marathon, I want to run a marathon. And to me, that means you can't take not even one tiny step. So I walked for about 0.2 miles today, and then actually was able to finish really strong. And I realized today that throughout this whole roller coaster of 8 miles that it is okay to walk. And as much as I wanted to call Greg and have him come pick me up, I made it through the 8 miles. I feel like complete crap. I've had electrolytes. I think I'm just dehydrated, and it's incredibly hot and really windy outside. So I kind of pushed through the elements. And I think knowing when to listen to my body is something that I'm learning today, or something that I'm beginning to learn today. And even though I needed to walk today and I could have pushed through, would that make tomorrow's training worse? So still learning, still pushing forward, but man, that was a grind. 4 weeks out from the race, 4 miles here in really pretty Sayulita. Also lots of cobblestones. So this is great training for quick, easy, relatively painless miles. Done. Only a few roosters, a few crazy streets to dodge. All in a day's work. Now, time to surf. It's about 6:30. I have 18 miles ahead of me. Well, 17 because I just hit mile number 1. This is gonna be good. 2 miles in, 4, 5 down. I'm thinking of today's 18-mile run in 4 very simple chunks. 5 miles, 10 miles, 15 miles, and then a 5K. That's just how my brain works. 5, 10, 15, 5, that's what I'm saying. 5 miles, 10 miles, 15 miles, and then a simple 5K. 6 miles, 7 miles in, and this is my favorite spot to run here. 8 miles in, snack time. 9 miles, halfway there. 10 miles in, double digits. Starting to get a little more tough mentally. Legs feel fine, lungs feel fine, heart feels fine. But mentally, I'm starting to panic, starting to struggle a little bit, but hanging in there. 11 miles in, 12 down, 2/3 of the way there, 13 down, 14, 15 miles in. Everything's starting to fall apart. My legs aren't moving very well. My breathing feels short and shallow. Heart rate feels too high. I keep having goosebumps and getting the chills. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna make it the next 3 miles, but I'm gonna try my hardest. 16 miles in, which means this is the first I've ever run. Feels good. Actually, feels terrible. Feels terrible. 17 down, 1 to go. Done. 18 miles, and I feel like complete crap. I'm so weak. Ooh. After 18 miles, this is my reward. With a little bit of this, and I'm feeling so happy. Forget feeling weak, I feel great. Just under a month until my marathon. 2 weeks until my marathon. Today's Wednesday, the marathon's on Sunday. Today's my second to last training run. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All I can think about is the marathon. Every day, all day. 2 more days. Just like that, I finished my very last training run. Honestly, the final steps, I feel a little emotional because I feel like running a lot of miles over the past several months is all I know. And now I feel like there's some saying, I'm probably gonna mess this up, but
yeah, buddy.
Ain't nothing left to it but to do it.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Is that a thing? The race is in 48 hours. And it totally freaks me out and makes me want to burst into tears to think that in 48 hours I'll be running my first marathon. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nothing left to it but to do it. Whatever.
Yeah, buddy. It's on now.
It's race day. It is finally race day. Very nervous. I accidentally undeleted my entire running playlist on Spotify, but I'm hoping that's the only hiccup for today. This is gonna be windy.
How you feeling?
Like I could puke. feel like I could puke.
Let's go!
5 miles in, feeling okay, feeling my nerves are finally starting to settle. Got a long way to go. It's very pretty. I'm feeling okay. 12 miles, almost halfway. It's sunny, it's windy. This is not gonna be easy, but we're gonna do it.
We're about 2 hours, 10 minutes, 2 hours, 15 minutes into the race. Hillary should be coming around the corner soon. She's gonna make it to the halfway point. So the hard part about this race is it's out and back twice. So out and back is 13 miles, 13.1. And then she'll have to do it all again. It's cold, it's windy, but it's beautiful. And I'm confident she's doing well. Let's go, Hill! Almost halfway. I'll meet you back here, okay?
Okay.
How you feeling?
Strong.
You look good.
Come on.
Let's go, finish strong, you got it. You're crushing it. You're crushing it. She's looking great. She's crushing it, as always, halfway done. We'll see her in another 2 hours and 10 or 15 minutes or so.
18 and a half in. Starting to dig deep. I'm feeling okay. 23 miles in. The road is very lonely. Just a little 5K left. I feel like I'm barely moving. And it feels like it's gonna be a really long 5K. We're gonna run a marathon today. No matter what it takes.
Got to be getting down to her last miles. If my calculations are correct, I'm thinking 3 to 5 miles, maybe a little less. I'm so excited for her. I can see her. I can see her. She's about 100 meters from the finish line.
Thank you.
By the time I'm 34, I want to run a marathon. Today is day 1 of marathon training.
What's happening?
I'm gonna try to sign up for my first marathon and I feel kind of like I could throw up.
Good job, good job. Finish strong, let's go.
7 miles today. It is eating my lunch. I am 0.38 in and already feeling like I'm ready to be done. My legs are just extremely tired. All right, this is me losing it. Today sucked. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna make it. We did it!
You did it.
We did it! Oh my gosh! I can't believe it. All right. Run a marathon. Wow. That was rough. We did it. Gosh, we did it. Oh my gosh. That was rough. That was really rough. It was lonely. It was a lot of time with yourself. Yesterday I told you that's what I like about running. It's just a lot of time and a lot of sunshine to soak in alone. That was a lonely marathon. It was a lonely 5 hours, but oh my gosh, I'm a marathoner. Oh God!
You did it.
It's bad. It's bad. Oh, it's bad.
Great thing.
Woo!
like a newborn deer.
With wobbly legs, I feel like a newborn deer.